We are diving in deep today about this. Your reality is always catching up to whatever's going on within you, good or bad. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. Hey everyone, my name is Kim Velez. I am a former trauma therapist turned life coach, where on this channel, we are giving you the truth of what it takes to change your mindset, reprogram your belief system so that you become unstoppable, so that you know you are the one, the prize, the best, and that anything you desire is yours and inevitable that you will receive it. So today I'm here to remind you that everything you want will be yours if you continue to persist in that assumption. And what tends to happen is why people don't follow through is a couple reasons. One, they don't do the inner work. And if you're someone who's not doing the inner work, well, then nothing's going to change for you. You're missing the point of what needs to change within you. If the reality is a mirror to you, then you change the internal state of you and then the reality will follow. It isn't you go knock out the fucking mirror of your reality and punch it and break all the glass and then, try to put it back together to create something different. No, you change you. And then you trust and know that at some point you will receive the new reflection. But so many of you live in separation. So many of you live in lack because you refuse to program your mindset to see yourself differently. You still are giving up your power by believing falsely that you need someone or something outside of you in order for you to know a different truth about yourself. And that's just bullshit. It's a lie. It's not real. I became successful and confident and a life coach helping people all over the fucking world before that happened. When I had 0 clients, when I had no followers on YouTube, and when I first started my business, I knew this is who I am. I persisted in that story and knew that my reality would catch up, and it has. I'm one of the best out there, and my audience will grow, and the people that I help transform will continue to grow because it's more and more every single day. And I knew I was worthy of living somewhere that was abundant and nice when I moved into a 1-bedroom apartment in the beginning of COVID. And I was like, there is no way in hell I'm staying in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was not my vibe. I'd sold my townhouse, just moved to a new city, and because COVID just happened, it was pretty limited. And I just jumped in that thinking, oh, a 1-bedroom won't kill me. And I was like, what the fuck? There's no way I'm staying in this shit. And within 2 years, I manifested so much success for myself that I was able to move into $1.5 million property. So I had to become that and know these things about myself and decide this is what I get to have in my future, and then trust and know that the way will unfold for me. And all it started with was the internal shifts that I just kept working on me, kept working on my story. Anytime I looked in the 1-bedroom apartment and I was like, I don't want to be here, I changed the story. And instead of feeling separate from the place I desired, I went within and I went to being the version of me that's already living in the place that she loves, is already loving her new place. And so I did that before I got it. I had to become someone who knew her worth and value and love and didn't feel insecure anymore before I had that mirrored back to me in my reality on a consistent, regular basis. So that is what the work is, right? The work is the reality always follows the internal world. So your job is to learn the skill set to master your internal world, to train your brain to believe something different, to train your brain to have new perspectives, new attitudes, new assumptions, new thoughts, new everything that it is that you want. And you persist in that, knowing that one day it'll be reflected outside of you. And for those of you that are in lack, those of you that still feel, not good about yourself and still are so yearning and desiring and in emotional pain and desiring the reality to hurry up and change, keep focusing within. That's the key. That's how you change your state. You're still believing I need someone outside of me to change my state. Well, then that's you giving up your power to circumstances. So how are you ever going to transcend circumstances? How are you going to learn to master your state? How are you going to be a conscious creator of your reality if you are being controlled and led by outside of you, when outside of you always follows inside of you? It does not precede. It does not come first. Signs do not precede, like Neville said. They follow. That's what he said. So that means whatever you're experiencing outside of you is following your fucking inner world. So you change your inner world, change your state, and there will be no more lack for you. There will be no more separation for you. And the second you fall out of it, you know how to go right back in it. And so then you win. You win because you're no longer a version of you that doesn't know your worth and value. You become someone who knows what she wants is inevitable, and you know it's on its way. It could literally be in a second or it could be in a month, but you know it's coming. And you don't need it right now to show up and experience it with your five senses in order for you to know that. You want to believe, you close your eyes to see. You don't open your eyes to see. You close your eyes to see. That is what the work is. So if you're someone who, some of you really like staying victim, you really got addicted to the negative emotions, and you like having the pity party for yourself, and you like not taking responsibility, and you just want to sit and point the finger and blame. It's sad, it's unfortunate, because you're living a miserable experience, and you're going to create the reality you want, and you're going to have, oh my gosh, so much emotional suffering when you don't have to. So it's a choice you decide to make. Once I understood that I no longer had to be someone who didn't know her worth and value and felt insecure in love, once I understood what I actually needed to do, it was a no fucking brainer for me, and I did it. And I persisted in it no matter what. I don't care what my 3D showed me, what the 3D wasn't showing me. I knew I was the answer, not SP, not anything or anyone outside of me. It all is about me changing me. And I did, and I won. And now I'm on the other side of this, and I'm not even attracted to any unhealthy men at all, which is so refreshing. And I get so excited every time it's just reinforced for me in my reality, because it just feels so powerful. It's just a testament even more to all the beautiful inner work that I did and how much I changed, that once that I was so drawn to and knew nothing different about, I am no longer attracted to that. That fucking feels good. And I'm only attracted to what I actually want. So imagine that for yourself. Imagine that you're only drawn to success. Imagine that you're only drawn to abundance. Imagine that you are only drawn to love and fulfillment and people who are healed and on the same mindset level and are capable of providing an experience in your reality where you can receive what it is that you actually want, rather than dealing with versions of people and experiences that only give you what you don't want. So that's what all this work is. And if you want more help, I have my weekly coaching group. This is for people that are ready to fucking change, that are done being a victim, that are already doing the work. They want more accountability. They want more support, because that's exactly what happens every week. The transformations go quicker, and I'm in there guiding you and leading you and having your fucking back every week. So if you want more info, a link is below, and I will see you guys in the next video.